Good morning to you, DJ Wonder Chrissy here, Migrant Mayhem. We're ready to have another great show for you today. Let me get rid of these goofy glasses. Hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of Star Spangled Banner, written by the guy that the bridge was named after, Keys. I forget his first name, but anyway, so there you go. There's a tie-in. We're going to start with a little bit of Chicago Migrant update for you. Just heard 31 cases of measles, most of them in the Pilsen shelter. As Chicago tries to, it's been what? Today's Wednesday? Today's Wednesday, March 27th. Last Tuesday, we had an election, and the demo rats in the downtown city of Chicago are still trying to determine who won their Democratic primary for state's attorney. They had two people running for state's attorney, and they still haven't figured it out. We're a week, 7 days past when they're supposed to have the votes done, and they're still trying to figure it out. I guess it's that maybe they hired some Chicago graduates of the Chicago Public Schools or the Chicago Teachers Union to do the counting of the votes. Maybe that's part of the problem. But here we have a report by Fox News Chicago, Tia Ewing and Terrence Lee, who will kind of give us a high overview of where they're at. And I don't know when they're going to finish the vote. And once they're finished, they're probably going to have to start counting them again, because I don't think at this point people don't trust them. But it's a demo rat primary, so it's not involving any of the Republican or GOP people, but it just kind of funny how long it takes to count votes these days. So let's listen to what Fox News has to say.
The Chicago Elections Board is really going over ballots because a mistake was made.
Fox 32, the first to break this story last night at 9, and Nate Rogers at the Board of Elections building today as the ballots were being counted very closely.
It truly is down to the wire here at the Board of Elections. Take a look for yourself. Elections officials right now making sure every ballot that was cast here in Cook County is indeed counted. All of this comes more than a day after authorities revealed that they did not include some 10,000 votes in early...
Oops! 10,000? Is that all? Oh, what are these 10,000 ballots doing over here? Oh, yeah. Hey, you knuckleheads.
Their reported numbers. Ballot counting and signature verification continued Sunday here at Chicago's Board of Elections. Today alone, an additional 13,000 votes by mail were added to unofficial results.
You're looking at the person who made that error, and I am...
Well, this guy's taking responsibility, but I'm not sure he's not going to fall on the sword or anything. He's just being a figurehead, taking accountability. And he'll probably get the duty of counting those votes all over again just to double check.
Absolutely mortified as the communication director of the Board of Elections.
Director of Public Information Max Beaver saying he accidentally left out more than 10,000 ballots.
Oopsie.
From the official election day count.
Ultimately, what happened was that I didn't add 2 and 2 together.
He was using, he's telling you, he didn't add 2 and 2 together. He was using CRT math, and maybe he had them in his trunk or something. Oh, I forgot to bring these in from the mailbox.
For ballots that were received back on Monday the 18th, leading into Tuesday election day.
Every day since election day, more than 30 poll watchers, including attorneys, have stood by observing votes being tallied.
They've been a great presence, making sure that this is a transparent process, that everyone feels comfortable. It is a very complicated process when it comes to vote by...
Very complicated process if you got a Chicago public school education, folks. We need some Harvard graduates here to do the voting counting or something.
Mail counting.
While the votes are still coming in, we have to make sure, and we will make sure, that every voice is counted and every voice is heard.
We're counting voices now, not votes. See, that's part of the problem in Chicago. We're counting voices.
We want a fair and effective justice system. We want a fair.
Now we got demo rats complaining about voting. Who would have ever thunk, right? Only in Chicago, folks.
Criminal justice system.
This as the race for Cook County State's Attorney continues to narrow. With 100% of precincts reported, the Board of Elections shows Eileen O'Neill
100% precincts reporting, but we still can't count them. We don't have the spreadsheet capabilities, I guess.
and Democratic challenger Clayton Harris nearly neck and neck. Now, April 2nd is the deadline for counting late arriving ballots and provisional ballots that were cast on Election Day. April 9th is the official proclamation of election results. I'm Nate Rogers reporting downtown at the Chicago Board of Elections, Fox 32 Chicago.
That's sad, folks. Just really sad. Really sad that we can't get votes counted in a timely fashion, but that's to be expected in Chicago, as I said. When you got your grade schools and high schools not operating at sufficient levels of intelligence, it's going to bleed over in other parts of your city. So there you go. That is Chicago. You guys are so lucky. If you don't live in Chicago, you're just so lucky you don't have to deal with all the issues that they have here in Chicago. Maybe we'll give you a breaking news update.